Do you know what's going on? Has something like this happened to you before?
It hasn't. This is the first I've seen of it. But I think I know. I think that the forest is having trouble keeping you here. The magic is getting weaker too.
So does that mean that...
No, I won't let anything bad happen to you. Not again. I promise, Madison.
Okay, I trust you. Hey, why aren't we taking the shortcut through the forest? Is it too sick to let us do that?
It's more that I'm afraid to try. If I push myself too hard, then...
Yeah, I hadn't thought about that. It's okay. Take as much time as you need.
It's been so long since I visited the spirit. Our brief moment in the grove with Alma was the first time in days. I wonder if it's missed me.
Of course it has. Who wouldn't?
You're far too sweet, Madison. Oh, you're back!
Back? Oh!
I was so worried.
Me too. Hopefully it's permanent.
Indeed. It's not too much farther to the spirit either. We should hurry.
Don't push yourself too hard, sweetie.
I won't.
Are you sure you're all right?
I'm fine. It's just... It's the forest again. Not me alone. Something terrible must have happened for it to be this way.
Just now? Or at least today?
Maybe. Or we may only now be feeling the effects. I'm not sure. How did I not know? I've been so happy these few days that I must have blinded myself to the pain of the forest.
I'm sorry. It's not your fault, though. Even if you knew, you couldn't have changed it. If anything, we were lucky to have those few days.
Let's keep going. The spirit must be around here too.
Why doesn't it stop Evelyn? Isn't that its job as guardian?
It probably can't. I'm sure it wants to, but it relies on the forest for strength. So if the forest is weak, then it must be too. In fact, that may be Evelyn's intention.
Come on, I'm sure we're almost there. It can't be much further.
I'm sure you're right.
Look, you recognize that tree too, right? I'm pretty sure you were the one who showed it to me the first time. We're almost home. Almost there, you've got this.
Listen. I'm sorry, Medicine. I just need a little break. Madison! Are you okay? Can you hear me?
I'm fine now. Are you okay, though?
I'm just a little tired, is all. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Where can we go for help? Maybe if the forest spirit sees how rough it is for us.
Believe me, it would if it could. But I fear that it's even weaker than I am right now. It's much more in tune with the forest than me, so it's suffering the effects even more strongly.
All of this because Evelyn killed one tree?
It wasn't just any tree. It was one of the ancestral trees. The oldest one. They're the heart of the forest. All of its strength comes from them.
So what do we do? There has to be some sort of solution, right? Can we plant another tree or something?
forest spirit is supposed to become the next one. All of the ancestral trees were once spirits like the one you've met.
What's stopping it? The mayor?
That's right. I hadn't even realized.
Realized what?
This spirit can't pass on its own. It needs the help of a fairy queen. That's one of her duties to the forest.
But there's no fairy queen right now.
Yes, which means that there's no one to complete the ritual. Madison.
I know. There aren't any other options, are there?
None that I know of. I'm sorry, again.
It's okay. You don't need to apologize. Really.
But...
It'll be okay somehow. I know it.
I'll be with you, no matter what.
I know. Thank you. Seriously. I couldn't do this without you.
I love you.
I love you too. Let's go visit the fairies. I'm sure they're still looking for a new queen. Hello? Hello? Fairies! Please, we need your help!
Madison. Madison.
If you can help us, I'll find you a queen. Even if it has to be me.
To be queen? We've been waiting.
Only if you can help us.
Name your terms. But are you sure? We think we know.
If you make us human again, and stop whatever it is that's happening to us, then I'll make sure you have a queen. Whether it's me or someone else.
A queen! Who else could it be? We've spent so long looking. There's not much time left! For you or for us!
Wait, what do you mean? What are you running out of time for?
She'll make her move! Haven't you seen? The moonsick one.
Moonsick one? You mean Evelyn?
Evelyn! A human name! It must be her!
How long do we have?
Until the moon is at its brightest! That's when she's strongest! Will you be ready then?
I'll have to be. Okay.
We can start preparing! Are you ready? It won't take long.
Yeah. I just need a moment to get ready too.
Medicine, are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
I love you, Madison.
I love you too.
Is it time? We hope it is. Just put this on.
That's it. All I have to do is put on the crown?
That's all for you. Is that too much? We'll do the rest.
Okay. Frio hands me the crown. I let it rest on my palms. It's light, barely noticeable. The flowers are all woven together so deftly that I have to wonder if it was made by magic. It's also slightly warm, like it had just been sitting in the sun for a while. I swallow the lump in my throat. This is what's best for everyone. Not just for me or Abigail, but for the whole forest. With one swift motion, I reach up and place the crown on my head. It fits perfectly, as if it was made for me. I wonder if it was. The moment it touches my hair, the fairies start to move. They chatter out loud, but there are so many of them speaking that it's impossible to hear what they're saying. I don't even know if they're human words. Altogether, they sound like a forest of rustling leaves. I shut my eyes as I feel a tingling sensation. It starts at the top of my head and slowly works its way through me. It's not uncomfortable at all, but it also isn't anything ignorable. Something soft brushes against my face and hands. It feels like snow, but isn't cold. And when it melts away, there's no trace of wetness left behind. An invisible force feels like it's tugging me in every direction at once, but I stay rooted to the spot. A light scent of pine fills my nose. Somehow, it's nostalgic. I open my eyes, still in the middle of my metamorphosis. Warmth spreads through my body like a hot cup of coffee, and with it comes understanding of the forest and how I'm a part of it. I'm acutely aware of its existence, tuned to its precise frequency. I imagine this must be what Abigail meant by being connected. Memories that aren't mine start to run through my head. A movie that I can't shut off. Visions of trees sprouting from the earth and growing skyward, and of clouds forming and then falling apart. Each denizen of the forest, every tree, every deer, even the forest spirit itself, come to mind at once, feeling like old friends I haven't seen in a while. None of it feels new. It's not intrusive or foreign. Rather, this knowledge feels like something that's always been there, but without my awareness. Or maybe something I'd forgotten. It's comfortable. And still the fairies dance overhead, their rustling chants even louder as they perform their ritual. I wonder if all fairy queens are inaugurated this way. And at the same moment I wonder, I know instinctively that they aren't. Visions of a beautiful woman whom I immediately recognize as the missing fairy queen come to mind. And with her comes a longing, a feeling of something missing. Then as my thoughts turn, the vision and the longing are gone too. I can feel the rustle of cloth against my skin as even my clothes acknowledge the changes, taking on a life and form of their own. They lengthen and stretch and puff out, becoming a dress more elaborate and beautiful than anything I've ever worn before. Living, breathing flowers bloom from its hem right before my eyes, matching the crown on my head. I feel the magic work its way through, over, and around me, enveloping tightly. And then, as the ceremony comes close to an end, I start to feel it drain out of me. It seeps down and out, and back into the earth and air, returning to the forest that lent me its strength and trust to take on this role. As I heave a deep breath, the enormity of the responsibility that's been placed on me feels heavy, but not unbearably so. If anything, I'm reassured by the competence and power that I can simply feel that I have. I'm not invincible. I know that much. But for the first time in ages, I feel like I'm in control. I stumbled, just a little bit, as my feet touched the ground that I never knew I'd left. The instant that I do, the last of the shifting magic leaves me, although I can still feel it as part of the forest. Without anyone saying anything, without any confirmation, I simply know. It's done. I've become the Fairy Queen.